As you can tell, I'm sitting on my bed now. That's where
And just to let you know, I've started the recording. So whatever you're doing
uh-oh,
is
uh-oh.
permanently recorded.
On the bed. The lawyer is on the bed. Okay.
Yeah.
So, so I guess we're doing AI and contract drafting. So I've gone and
Yes.
got a couple of agreements, right? We don't
Hmm.
have that much time, but I can show you. I
So
can
wait, wait,
show
wait,
you.
wait. Let me start this, right? So first of all, today we are kind of turning the tables a bit, right? We are
Uh-oh,
making the predator into the prey.
uh-oh.
And
It's all, it's all the info. Like,
yeah, so
Mo wants
so
to save on Mo wants to save on legal fees, huh?
yeah, now it's like it's my turn.
Oh,
So
so
Mr. Hari, you are a big time lawyer, right? I mean,
not
in
a
the
big
sense
time lawyer.
that
Okay.
you are international. Let's face it, you are international. Okay, you worked with uh, aeronautical companies. You worked with AI related companies who deal with, who have AI as part of their, hardware's built in stuff, right? And you've been an user of AI at least since the time I nagged everybody on LinkedIn and kind of pushed you, I mean, I think I can credit myself to, uh, you know,
At least engaged, right? Because we were going back and forth on LinkedIn about how
yeah,
AI is going to get rid of all of us. You know,
yeah. So I basically, I don't know, cooked up Hari's head a little bit beyond his tolerance limits and got him a little bit to, experiment. And then he just flew. So now,
now he's
Hari,
fallen down. It's all over. Khatam. Khalas. Gone. Anyway.
first I was eating his head, then he was eating AI's head, and now it seems AI is eating into his head. So,
Oh yeah.
yeah. So,
I mean, and this is this is kind of I have mixed feelings about this
right.
because I'm demonstrating exactly how to get rid of me. Right? That's
Well, yeah, it's
you
not
know,
that simple to get rid
but
of you.
it's gonna be something along those lines. It's a little, it's there are certain industries that are gonna be very quickly replaced, right, or affected, and some industries will get affected more than others because of the price point.
Yeah.
So So you may say that, yes, AI is going to affect programmers,
Hmm.
but if the cost of your programmers is one tenth the cost of your lawyers, the
Yeah.
impact on the lawyers is so much more, right?
Yeah,
Um,
but there's a counterpoint to that, right? The impact of AI doing something wrong in the program
oh
is
yeah,
so much less than the impact of it screwing up something in your contract.
yeah. I
So,
mean,
yeah,
here's this is going to be about how to get it to 75%, right?
yeah,
And and I'm still seeing lawyers, on LinkedIn engaging in copium about, oh no, AI is not good enough. I'm like, yeah, sorry, I mean, like what I'm saying is that AI is getting good enough so that you can take it to your lawyer or you can deal with it, um, and dramatically cut back that
yes,
time, right?
yes,
So I look, I'm not gonna like put in anything proprietary here, right? Nothing confidential is going to show up on this presentation. But I just went
right.
just now before we started. I went to startpage.com, which is my privacy focused search engine of choice, and I
Hmm.
downloaded two documents. I did a NDA and a
Hmm.
service agreement, and
Right.
then I'll fire up Claude, I'll
Hmm.
fire up venice.ai,
Hmm.
and it's potluck.
Yeah.
Let's see what they say, right?
Right.
And and I think the thing is that the main takeaway is not that AI is going to generate the contract. The main takeaway is, again, What's the value add of a lawyer? The value add of a lawyer for unsophisticated people is they're going to give me the answer. The value of the lawyer for the sophisticated client is he or she is going to give me the question.
Hmm.
Right? In the age of the internet, the ability to find the answer is
Yeah.
relatively easy. It's the help me formulate the question,
Yeah.
So let me just now I have to be able to share, right? I
Yes.
can, I think.
I suppose so.
So let me hold on. You know what? I'll just do the entire screen. I don't think there's anything super sketchy in terms of my bookmarks or anything. So okay, good. I will
Yes.
show.
So there is a
I'll share
share
my.
button on the
Yeah, I've got the
desktop.
share button, but it's Windows tabs or whatever. So I'm going to do the entire screen because it doesn't show me the other tabs. For some reason, it's not showing me the other
Yeah.
tab.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So there we go. Allow. So you can see my screen right now, and you can see that
It's coming up.
infinite
Yes, I
regression.
can. Yes, I can see myself on your
You
screen
can see
now.
the infinite regression, the hall of
Yeah.
mirrors. And I hope that in the recording it'll have the gallery view so that we'll be on the side and we can watch the screen.
That
Uh,
we need to see once we record it. I mean, once we see the recording. I
yes.
don't. I mean, I don't remember particularly paying attention to that when I was viewing the previous recordings.
Okay. 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 So I'm going to go to Claude,
Yeah.
right? So Goldfish is like one additional free account that I've created because I'm
Okay.
cheap. I think I've maxed out the other. I've gone to one account and I've asked so many questions that I'm starting to get these unexpected errors. So I set
Yeah.
up another account. Sorry, audience. I'm cheap. So let's just stick a.
And I think just to for the viewers, you are not even using right now as a free user. You're not even using the top of the line Claude model. This is the mid level Claude model, I think.
This is Sonnet 3.5, right? This is not
Yes.
Haiku, right?
No, it has Opus. I think Opus is the top
No, no.
level
This one
model.
is Sonnet.
You can,
Sonnet by
yeah.
itself is pretty decent, actually.
Yeah, that's my point. That you are, I think, and I'm just doing a quick search for that, but I think Opus, Opus is the
Is the best,
top
right?
level. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's just go to, one thing you can do is I just uploaded a non-disclosure agreement. You can see that, right?
Uh,
And let's just ask Claude. Um, so this is a non-disclosure agreement from an Indian context, right?
hmm.
So um, first, since I like to be nice to Claude, let's say,
It has earned your respect.
it's very polite, So
Yeah.
um,
You're reciprocating.
exactly, politeness never hurts. So this goes through. It'll give you
Yeah.
the things
So
right now.
already, what this shows me is that every time somebody sends me an NDA to sign, and I get a lot of those because every time I sign a contract
Yeah.
with a company, they send me an NDA. I don't no longer have to send it to my lawyer. I
Yes.
could just,
Unfortunately. Sorry.
yeah, I just have to put it in Claude and ask him to give me, the gotchas, or
Exactly.
does it allow me an exit, or just ask the questions that I'm interested in.
So here's the thing. Now I've got the suggestions by Claude, right? Um, Now let's say, please make these changes, these suggested changes.
Right.
Now the thing is that you have to remember that you can make these suggested changes. It'll improve it,
Hmm.
but it will then you have to think about other things. So we've got this suggested changes, right, to this, right?
Right.
There we
Oh,
go. We've got
wow. So it rewrote the whole document?
exactly. I'm so lazy that I just tell it to change the stuff. Sorry, you know. All right, like forget this. Um,
Right.
Now, but then, then here's the other thing is, now the question comes to Claude has come up with this. It has done one level of improvement.
Okay.
Then you figure out what do you want to improve from your experience. So here's my thing on NDAs, right? On NDAs, I would say, please take out obligations not directly related to confidentiality. So, you find these NDAs that are horrible, that have all these other things, right? So let's see what if Claude can remove the, like non-solicitation should not be a part of NDAs, right?
Right.
So a non-disclosure agreement to focus, hey, solely on confidentiality. Isn't that crazy? Um, so here we got this, right? So this is the thing. We've got the NDA here. It's been improved by Claude, and I've asked it to remove things not related to confidentiality. Then
Yes, but how can you be sure it did it?
you have to still read it, right? But
Yes.
you know, um, it'll tell you. So, oh, here's my super specialty sauce, right?
Right. Should I obfuscate it? Should I blur
No,
it
no, no,
out?
no, no. So please prepare a table listing the changes and the changes, the sec, sing- the the relevant sections, and a brief text um, describing the change. See, so this is like dangerous stuff, man. Bye
Right.
bye, lawyers. Look at this.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Okay. So this is not
Right.
the end of it. This is the end of this particular agreement.
Right.
Now I say, please modify this to um, the jurisdiction of England and Wales. Boom. This is no longer an Indian contract. So you're
Yeah.
dealing with a party from New York. You'll say law of New York, right?
Yeah.
Now let me show you. So you say, okay, well, I've got an NDA and I've got this US client, and um, so in this case, it's in England and Wales, right? Then you
Right.
say, okay, please change the dispute resolution from courts to arbitration. Say ICC arbitration. I'm doing, the things I always look for, right? So obviously,
Right.
all kinds of things that other people want, but
Right.
using video conference for any hearings,
Wow. I didn't even know this was possible
right?
since I'm not a lawyer.
So here's the thing: is you've got, oh, but it only changed that. So I'm lazy. I'm so lazy that I don't even want Claude to just, oh, I'm out of messages. Look, okay,
Okay.
so we're done with El Cheapo version of Claude. But here you see, so it's made these changes, right?
Yeah.
Now now I'll go now let me just stop sharing and give you some commentary on this, right?
Okay.
So we've got the changes. So because Hari is just so lazy, right? That what I do is I just wait until I have free messages, or you can like sign up for the paid version, right? For a company, for example, it would actually make sense. It would be worthwhile,
Yeah.
maybe, to just pay for the monthly fee, and you suddenly
Yeah.
your employees are turbocharged, right?
Yeah.
Then I would say, don't just give me the suggestions, like change the whole contract, Claude.
Right.
What
Yeah.
is this? What are you here for, Claude? Just change
Right.
it. So it'll change
Right.
it, right? It'll change the whole thing. Then I'll say, okay, now give me the table again. Damn it.
Yeah.
And it'll do the table again immediately, right?
Right.
And then I look at the agreement and it looks pretty clunky.
Hmm.
So I'm like, uh, compress it.
Okay.
So it'll compress it. It'll
And you
compress
get
it.
you get that one paragraph which the
Exactly.
lawyers had actually expanded it to 100 pages.
Again, you
Just
see here,
don't give our secrets to others. That's it.
yeah. And,
That's
and,
your
and
NDA.
well, but I mean, it's so important because you get all these horrible, gunky NDAs with like
Yeah.
crap. Like they'll deal with IP. Somebody's talking about the ownership of IP. Somebody's talking about this, that, the other. And the thing is that you've got your NDA in your hand, and there are like I've come across lawyers who just don't understand the difference, the separation between confidentiality and intellectual property. They just don't get it. These are
Yeah.
very highly paid lawyers in large companies. They don't understand that, right? Well, you know
Right.
what? You don't have to worry about whether your lawyer knows shit or not.
Hmm. Yes, yes, I agree.
Right?
I agree.
And here's the
I
other
agree.
thing is that you can ask Claude questions,
Yeah.
right? So now we've got Claude and we've all, oh, it's all
But
over.
you've been using Claude a lot. I get that. But is Claude the only engine,
No, so
or
now
is
let's
it?
go. I'm just going to fire up Venice, right?
Okay.
Venice.ai, right? But
Yeah.
right now,
Yeah.
so this is a video we're making the end of August in 2024.
Right.
Right now, Claude is the best, as
Right.
far as I can tell. I am. I haven't. I've paid money for Venice. So let me just share my screen again.
Yeah.
I can show you uh, Venice. So can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Okay. So Venice. Oh shoot! I've got. I'll have to cancel this out. I'll have to find a way to. Well, this is okay. This is my email address. I don't mind. But I might, find a way to blot that
Blur it.
out.
Yeah. Yeah. See, if it was a trust talk address, you wouldn't have cared.
This is true. This is true. Oh
Yeah.
well. Okay. Let's just do a little ad thing for Trust Talk. What's the Trust Talk website?
Trusttalk.net. TRU. Yes, that's it.
ST.
Yeah. Okay. So I think these guys have done something. I need to check it. So
Okay,
we'll
we'll
have
check.
to
We'll come back.
come back to it later.
So now let's upload this one. Now there's a big difference between Claude and Venice. In that Venice takes in text files and PDFs only. It doesn't take in other documents. So let's see what these guys say. Sometimes it also needs PDFs which have been OCR'd where the text recognition is. So please, let's try the same thing. The workaround obviously is to do a copy and paste, right?
Right.
Let's hope that this is an OCR document. There you go. Okay, so you're seeing this, right?
Yes. So here it has converted the type text into editable text.
No. It's what
No?
it's done is because this PDF has the text conversion in there already. Some PDFs are just pictures, right? So you've got to run OCR on it, optical character recognition, right?
Yes.
So here now here we because I'm not so cheap that I didn't even pay for this. Here we won't have a problem with. By the way, what are we doing? How are we doing in terms of time?
Um, we are about 20 minutes in.
Okay, so we'll wrap it up. I'll wrap it up because people
No,
must
I
be getting.
think, Hari, why don't you complete it in a nice way, and then we will see how to
Yeah, yeah,
shorten it.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So
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 don't
so
push
here
too
we
hard.
got.
Time. Yeah.
Now here, look at this. So this is, now keep in mind that, again, it's all about, I'm seeing things. Okay, so you see this, right? So it's roughly
Yeah.
similar. You do something similar. I'm gonna just turn off the sharing now, and I'll just give you some additional final comments, right?
Yeah.
So it did the same thing. um, the truth is that, I see people posting on LinkedIn saying, "Oh, three clients sent me agreements, and ha ha ha, it's still not
Hmm.
good enough." Sorry, you know what? It's about the prompting, right? You know this. It's about
Right.
the prompting.
Yeah.
You're going to try out one prompt, then you're going to tweak it a little, you're going to ask it another question, and you're going to get to the right answer through asking different questions. And suppose you paid the $50 a year for Venice. You know what? You don't even have to worry about messages. Maybe
Yeah.
for Claude, you've got a certain number of messages for 6 hours. You'll wait, right?
Hmm.
This is just scratching the surface, but you'll improve your prompts. You'll improve the quality of the output.
Right.
And then the thing is that, see, I don't know if you noticed on the venice.ai, it did the American Arbitration Association, blah blah blah. So at that point, you're sitting in India, you'll be like, no, but then fix it for Indian law, right? Now
Right.
I haven't I've just done one. This is a micro session on legal contract drafting and AI, right? We can go into other things, and I maybe one another time we'll do something different
Yeah.
in terms of legal research and AI. Um, but this is what's going to help um, business owners um, review and revise documents. So maybe what you can do is you
Can you
still
can you
you
share
have to
screen again, because we can't see it.
sorry.
We can't see your screen. So
Oh no, you
you
can you
want to
can
share
but you
that?
can just see. Oh, you can't, but you can see me, right?
I can see you. Yes.
Yeah,
So I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
I thought you don't want to share the.
No, there's
Okay.
nothing more to show. What
Okay.
I'm saying is, well, I'll just show you one little clip. We're doing presentation. We're doing like a talk show. We've got to keep things interesting. So we'll go
Right.
back to the screen, and I'll give. Oh, this is the actual agreement, right? So
Right.
as it turns out, this agreement, which I downloaded off the web, right,
Yeah.
um, is had text. So please. Oh, let's do what we were doing last time. Please make this. Please revise the agreement in. Oh, I should have said suggested changes. Anyway, here comes the revised agreement, guys.
Right. But you didn't mention what revision you really wanted, right?
Well, it provided the suggested changes, right?
Okay.
Now, in this case, it has taken an Indian agreement, service agreement,
Yeah.
and it is it is actually essentially revised it to an American format.
Right.
So what you would do in this case is you would say, well, yeah, make it relevant to the Indian business context. So it'll
Right.
change those things, right? Um, now, let's see if we can.
Because I would think, Hari, you might want to try the Meta 405 billion model against the
This
Claude.
is, well, okay. So keep in
It
mind.
may be, so you can check it if it is using that, or by default, unless you changed it.
So it's
Yeah,
using
it is using.
405B,
Yes, yes,
Llama 3.145B. Again, so this is again for the viewers.
yeah.
When you're using venice.ai, you can just click on this little settings
So
thing.
Llama 3.1 is a very good open source model, and
Exactly.
for AI, and you can use it on Venice AI and some other platforms. So you should get the same results no matter which platform you're paid for, or even if you're using it for free. So
Yeah,
unlike
like for example,
Claude,
at some later stage in another video,
yeah,
uh, you can perhaps do a demo of Grok, because I don't.
yeah,
I've been trying this Grok stuff, and I'm like, what the hell? How do I use it? Because it's supposed to be super fast, and I'm like,
yeah,
okay. supposed to be super fast. Maybe Molo can, actually demonstrate how to access this damn thing,
Yeah.
Um,
Why not? Why not? Why not?
yeah.
We can do that. So we will do a session on Grok and
But the other thing is, I did get a request, as you know, from somebody who saw one of the videos that said she wanted audio and AI.
yes,
So we might do that. And we've got,
we'll do
of
that.
course, my favorite topic of all time, crypto. So we've
Yeah,
got
yeah.
crypto and
And
AI.
and and I think this current session we need to do one more session on law,
Oh yeah,
where we will talk about research. I think what you've shown today is the actual work of making or modifying a contract. Very useful, um, extremely practical, as in any a law firm or anybody related to law or a company could just directly use it, right? Even if I just want to understand the contract that I got, and if I wanted to question it, I could use this technique that you showed today, right? But one of the things that I am also interested in is, okay,
well, we'll
if
do exactly what we did that time. Like we went to that law firm
yeah,
and we just asked a research question, and those
yeah,
lawyers, poor lawyers, just realized
yeah.
they're, they're
they,
over.
they, they, they saw the end of their career
Yeah, exactly. So
right
just
outside the window.
for the benefit of the audience, we went. Mohammed and I went to a law firm and we did a. And these guys were like, "Oh, you don't know anything about Indian law. How would this know?" And then we just asked the question and said, give us all. It gave us the cases and everything, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
And we should mention that these LLMs are general LLMs. They are not even specialized for law, right?
yes, exactly.
That's a huge thing. So these LLMs, the knowledge that they possess is just from all of the available things. They have not been like today. You get LLMs which are specialized for coding, right? So they have been trained extraordinarily for coding, and the time is not far when you will have LLMs which have been specialized for law, right? And
Exactly.
those will be
And
extremely
that's
good.
another thing we need to do in a video, which is the name of this channel, Fine-Tuned, which is
Yeah,
that um, what does it mean to fine tune a model like Llama 3.1405B
yeah,
to be a coding engine
yeah,
specifically? What does it mean? What when you say I'm going to fine tune it for spitting out legal documents, I'm going to fine tune it for spitting out contracts. What does
yeah,
that mean?
yeah.
And we can probably discuss that in detail in another video.
Definitely,
Um,
definitely.
okay, so it's hasta la pasta to the audience.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to stop the recording and we'll just be online for a few more minutes to discuss the next steps.
Perfect.